definitely need to watch the film. Good moments, but not enough. Not enough points. Not enough sustained drives. We're putting our defense on the field way too often, and too many punts. Just that's it.
Why such a sluggish start for you guys and everything?
Yeah, I think I think number one, we need to start fast and then sustain it. We need to sustain drives, and I think it starts with being efficient on first and second down, not putting all the pressure on third and longs, and forcing ourselves to be perfect on third down. When the defense is in control. So I think it starts with starting fast on first and second down.
What'd you see on the interception? I know you said you got to watch a film, but
yeah, definitely. Like you said, I need to watch the film. But fourth down, really getting back to my third read and trying to make a play there on fourth down. I wanted to make sure I got the ball out and at least gave Mechie a chance to cross that safety's face. And if he didn't, he didn't.
On some of the sacks, Brady, do you feel like you need to get rid of the ball quicker there?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. Like I said, I need to watch the film, especially with protections and sacks. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on in the moment. But yeah, at the end of the day, I need to get the ball out.
I don't think you threw the ball down the field very much today. Was that something they were just taking away, or do you think you should have maybe needed to air it out a little more?
Yeah, I think there's always going to be opportunities to throw the ball down the field, and the defense they played a great game. They really did. They covered a lot up and had a great plan for us. And I need to watch the film and see how we can push the ball down the field better.
What would you say is the emotion of this locker room right now? I mean, obviously, rough stretch here a little bit. Only 2 games left. Like, what would you say is the vibe in there?
Yeah, extremely disappointed. We came here prepared, ready to win this game, and we didn't do it. And naturally, you're going to feel disappointment from that. But all we can do now is go back to work. We have 2 games left. We need to play for each other. We need to fight for each other and find a way to get a win.
What was AG's message to you guys?
Keep fighting, stay in, and that's what we're going to do. This locker room's bought in, and we're going to stay in for these last 2 games. We're going to fight. We're going to go back to work.
It felt like you guys had several instances where you pick up a first down and there's a flag on the field, and all of a sudden you're looking at, instead of 3rd and 2, 3rd and 14 or 1st and 15. How difficult is it to be playing behind the sticks like that?
Yeah, as I alluded to, I think it starts with that first and second down efficiency, setting yourself up for success on third down instead of putting all the pressure on yourselves on third and XLs and third and longs. That's when the defense can be in control and kind of control it. So it starts with me operation-wise, making sure we're in the right calls and we're not getting those flags, and making sure everyone's in the right spots. So we need to look at it and continue to get better.
I feel like was mostly the root of struggling offensively today.
Just penalties, bro. I felt like we were decently efficient for the most part in the run game, but then we get a penalty on second down or third and medium, third and short, and the drive is with the way they're playing defense, the drive was almost felt like impossible sometimes. But I felt like we were getting what we wanted for the most part on offense, but just wasn't working out.
How difficult was it not getting points after the 4th down stop on their side of the field? I think you guys went 3 and out. I mean, that seemed to be kind of a pivotal moment.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when stuff like that happens. We had the first few good plays and couldn't keep the sticks moving. So whether we're passing the ball, running the ball, whatever, maybe we got to find a way to keep getting first downs.
You're going to run. Have they been loading up on you more? I know we talk about this a lot, but it looked like today. I know you mentioned the penalties, but it looked like today one game that really got going.
Yeah, I mean that's the tale of you have a rookie quarterback playing. Like, what else are you going to do other than stop the run and make them throw it on second and long, third down, whatever the case may be. But that's why I gotta put more pressure on myself and other guys in the offense who are in their 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th year to make sure we're super efficient, so we make the game as easy as possible on him, so he can still be confident and still make his quick reads and do everything he wants to do within the offense, because he has every ability you want in a quarterback. We just got to be a little better for him.
How do you think he did today?
I think he did good. I think naturally as a quarterback, there's probably some plays you want back. Nobody's perfect, so. But for him, it's just about just staying the course. I know he's going to beat himself up. He's very hard on himself, so taking it for somebody who's kind of been in this situation for a little while now, just keep pushing, keep going. It'll go better.
It was a illegal chop. Well, it was a quarterback sneak. And your quarterback sneak usually wedge it inside, and my two-eye looped outside, and Olu was wedging down too. So it was just, they called it an illegal chop block.
What did you think that was most wrong with the offense today? Just not being able to get it?
We just couldn't get in the rhythm. We just needed to get in the rhythm.
You were 8 sacks and offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, no offensive line wants to give up 8 sacks. We just gotta put our foot down, put our head down, and just keep going to work, man. Like I said, no offensive lineman wants to give up. Offensive line wants to give up 8 sacks. So just look at the film and just get better from there.
John, how damaging were the penalties overall? It felt like you guys had some situations where you get a third down and then penalty would bring it back, and you were operating behind the sticks a lot.
Yeah. They were kind of like I said, we just didn't get in the rhythm, and I think the penalties definitely played a big part in that. I don't know. That quarterback sneak was something I never seen before. Getting a penalty on that, but it's got to be better there. So.
If you said the message was to keep fighting as the season ends, like what does that message mean to you as you go into these last 2 games and try to close this thing out?
Yeah, I mean, just keep fighting, keep swinging, man, because everybody got something to prove, and everybody, what I'm saying, like, they got a family to feed, so that's the main thing. Just keep going and do what's best for your brothers and do what's best for yourself too. So.
Shot up 9-6 at the half. I mean, the last couple of weeks you guys have been blown out. Mm-hmm. You're kind of right there at the half. I mean, how disappointed is it to not seize that opportunity? And what were you thinking at halftime?
No, it was most definitely disappointing. We kind of knew that they were a second-half team, and our job was to obviously score points, and we didn't get that done. So it's disappointing to not be able to finish.
You talked about keep on fighting for teammates, etc. How tough is that, though?
I wouldn't say it's tough at all, because I mean I've been battling with these guys all year. And this year didn't go as planned, obviously, and stuff like that. But I'd give my all for these guys, man. I put it all on the line for them boys, and I'm gonna just keep doing that every opportunity I get. So.